Hi, assalamu alaikum guys, this is HIJABADORE here, and today I want to share my weight loss story with you guys. And I might sound a little different. It's because I am still sick, and I've been sick for past 3 weeks. Just to give you a little background, right now I'm working on my last 11 pounds. I started my journey in February 2014, 3 months after I had a C-section and I had my little baby boy. And I had him in December 2013, and then in February 2014 I started my weight loss journey. And when I started, I was 220 pounds. Okay, so right now I am 151 pounds and I've lost 69 pounds so far. I still have to lose 11 more pounds, and but it's very slow nowadays because the last 15 to 20 pounds are extremely hard to lose, but I'm still working on it, and I hope that I will be hitting my ultimate actual goal pretty soon. Once I am 140 pounds, that I don't know what I'm gonna do on that day. That I don't know how my reaction is gonna be, and I don't know what's gonna happen, but yeah, fingers crossed. So about 10 years ago, I had an average body. I wasn't too skinny and I wasn't too fat at all. I was pretty normal until 10 years ago. So 10 years ago, I started gaining weight, and I still remember my mom started telling me that I was getting fat, and I always thought that my mom was crazy because so I didn't really care if I was getting fat or whatever. So I was like, yeah, whatever. I was eating crazy and I was just gaining weight, and I've always been a very lazy person. About 5 years ago, when I was about to get married, I felt the urge to lose weight, and I did all the wrong things to lose weight that I could afford. Obviously I couldn't afford a surgery, or I might have gotten that done as well, but I did a lot of fad diets. I stayed hungry for days. There was a time when I was eating only one meal a day because I was thinking that would make me lose weight, but I didn't have no knowledge. Obviously, that's why I was doing all the wrong things. And then I found these Chinese pills that I took, and I drank this tea that helped me. Like, those things did help me lose weight, about 10 to 15 pounds, but they made me miserable. Like, I was so unhealthy. I felt sick all the time. I felt like throwing up all the time. I never felt hungry. I don't know, all the nasty pills. I tried hydroxycut. I tried Slim Quick. I tried there were a lot of pills that I tried. I used to work at Publix, so every time I got a paycheck, I would go to the pharmacy and buy some crazy pills, even Ally. So I used all the crazy pills or teas to lose weight. So I used to feel that I was about to faint, and I used to feel that so sick and so weak. But then eventually I got married, and then after getting married, I didn't really care about my weight because I was like, okay, now I'm married, I don't care how I look. And at that time I was 19. Yes, I got married when I was 19, and then me and my husband used to go out all the time. We used to go out eat all the time. We used to eat junk food, like late night dinners, and I started gaining weight again, and this time it was double. So I was gaining weight so fast. And then in the meantime, I had my daughter, and then when I was pregnant with my son, I felt that I had to do something about my weight. So I joined Instagram, and then I used to look up those hashtags, like clean eating, weight loss journey, and then I used to see all these inspirational people, and I used to feel that, oh, maybe I can do that too. But then I was pregnant at that time, so I was still eating and being lazy and everything. But once I had my son in December, I still took 3 months to actually, get myself together. And I was also recovering from my C-section. But the whole time I was fat, I always thought that I looked so good. I don't know why. But when I look at my pictures now, I'm like, what the heck was I thinking? But I used to feel that I was so beautiful. I knew that I was fat, but I thought that I used to look better than a lot of skinny girls. I don't know why. You can call me conceited, but that's how I was. But once I had my son, I didn't even feel that. I started losing my self-esteem, and I felt that I was ugly. I felt that I was so big, nothing was fitting me. I was looking huge. So I finally decided that, okay, this is the time I need to do something about my weight loss. I mean my weight. But after seeing the whole trend about clean eating and everything, so I really looked into it, and then I was like, all right, okay, let me just try it. And then at the same time, I was nursing my little baby as well, so I wanted to eat healthy. I couldn't go back to those fad diets or, you know, being hungry or anything like that, because I had to really care about my little baby. So I started looking into clean eating and everything, so I started eating clean. I have done a video where I shared my 10 main weight loss tips with you guys. I will link my 10 tips for weight loss down below in the description box. I will also share with you the 5 things that got me through. Okay, so these 5 things helped me stay motivated for 10 months straight. I didn't think about anything else. I only thought about weight loss. I only wanted to lose weight. Like the whole 2014 was only about my weight loss. Like I didn't care about anything. Only my ultimate goal was to lose weight, to lose weight, to lose weight. Even in the beginning, I thought I would only end up losing like 10 to 20 pounds. But when I kept on going and I kept on losing pounds and pounds, and I started feeling happy, and then I was like, you know what? First, my goal was to be 200 pounds. And then my goal was to be 170 pounds. And then now my goal is to be 140 pounds, but I'm not going to go any lower than 140 pounds because that's the ideal weight for the people my height. Okay, I am 5'4", by the way, if you're wondering. Okay, so the first thing, calorie counting. So calorie counting was extremely important for me, and if I didn't count calories, I couldn't have taught myself how to control my portions. I couldn't have known how I was supposed to eat, how much I was supposed to eat. I only counted calories for like 5 to 6 months. After that, now I can eyeball my calories. Now I know, if I look at my plate, I know how much the calories would add up to. So I do the math in my head now. Now I don't even need my FitnessPal app anymore. So the second thing that I did was eat my dinner before 7 p.m. And in the beginning, it was very hard for me because I used to feel hungry later on before going to bed. And then I go ahead and eat some kind of fruits, or, you know, like a protein bar or some protein shake. That's what I take before going to bed, only if I feel hungry. But most of the time I don't even feel hungry, so I'm completely fine with eating my dinner before 7. But in the beginning, obviously it was extremely hard for me, but I trained myself this way, and now I have to have my dinner before 7. If I have my dinner later than 7, I feel sick all night. And okay, so the third thing that helped me get through my weight loss journey, and still helping me to stay on track, obviously, is cheat days. Cheat days were extremely important for a person like me. I would control myself all week, and then on Sunday I would go out and eat something outside. Obviously I don't like to cook at home for my cheat meals, because then I end up cooking a lot, and then I end up eating it on Monday or Tuesday, and then, you know, I always have leftovers. So the fourth thing was obviously changing my lifestyle. So instead of sugar, I would buy organic sugar, or I used stevia. It's made of a plant. I also like to use honey as my sweetener. So yes, and I started using brown rice instead of white rice. I started buying whole wheat pitas. I made myself cook at home. Because I used to be, you know, always telling my husband to bring me something to eat. Once I started cooking, I felt more satisfied. You know, it's a habit now. Now everything is, you know, my lifestyle. Now I don't even consider it as being something so new. I don't even crave the bad things anymore. Even if I do end up craving something, then obviously we have our Sundays. Okay, so the fifth thing that got me through was obviously being more active. Yes, guys, it's impossible for me to go to the gym with 2 kids, and with me being so lazy, I have never been to a gym. Yes, this is a confession, and I've said it on camera. I've never been to a gym. And the problem with me is that I have a problem in my right foot. So every time I try to do a lot of cardio, my nerves get messed up and I end up at a chiropractor. But I do try to stay active. We go for walks all the time, and even at home I try to stay active as much as I can. And even and a lot of you might already know that if you nurse a little baby, you actually lose calories. So even that helped me a lot. And then I have this little machine. It's called vibrating platform machine, body massager, something like that. I will try to link the website down below. And I bought it off walmart.com, and it's like a machine with handles on it, and you stand on it in different positions. It's like a little platform, and it shakes like this, so it shakes real fast, and it has like 20 settings, and I stand on it for like 20 to 30 minutes. This machine has helped me so much. It helps tone down your thighs. It actually works on the whole entire body. Then for my cardios, obviously I couldn't go very hardcore with my cardio because of my foot problem, but I always closed the room and danced on different songs. It's not that I know how to dance because I feel so shy, but I only danced so just to get my heart rate up. The cardio is extremely important to lose fat, and that's all I did. I also have this little thing. It's called Shake Weight Pro. I'll also link the website down below, and it's like it actually works your arms. You just hold this and you shake it. My arms are extremely big because of my family, but right now I try to do all my exercises at home. I try to do a lot of push-ups. Even that I need a lot improvement, but I still do it. I push myself to do different kinds of workouts at home. Every day I do some new exercise, or do sit-ups, push-ups, or I try to stay active. It's not that I give an hour straight to my workouts. I can't do that because I don't have time like that. But 69 pounds down, and everything that I just shared with you, everything worked for me because my whole body was shrinking, but my stomach pouch was still there because I've had 2 C-sections. So I found this belt online. It's called Slender Tone Belt, and you just put it on your stomach and it contracts the muscles in your stomach. I only use it to tone my stomach muscles and to get it tightened. I use that belt, and I've been using it for a month, and I already lost 1.5 inches off my stomach, and I use it every day for an hour, and it works fine. And I don't really care about losing the inches, but I only wanted my stomach to get tighter. I wanted, even though I was doing sit-ups and everything, but my stomach wasn't still getting tighter. But once I started using this belt, it actually, when I put it on, it feels that it's working. My stomach feels so sore after I take it off. So that was all the 5 things that I did that helped me get through in 2015. I will get rid of those last 11 pounds, inshallah. And I also wanted to tell you guys that once you lose, like in the beginning when I was losing weight, I was losing like 10 pounds a month, but gradually it slows down. So don't worry about that. If your weight loss is stalling you, and if you're feeling that you're not losing a lot of weight anymore, it's okay, because right now I am only losing a pound in like 2 to 3 weeks, but that's fine and that's totally healthy. So hopefully you enjoyed my video, and I hope that I could be helped. And please guys, subscribe to my channel, like my video over here, and share it if you want, and like my page on Facebook, follow me on Instagram, and give me more ideas, what you want to see more, what you want to know more, and if there's any suggestions that you want to give me, they're more than welcome. And take care guys, stay happy, bye.